Starting this. All right, people. We're going right into it today. We're a little bit behind schedule, so we're trying to move quickly. Give everyone a recap what happened. You guys stumbled through a. Oh no, thought his dying. You guys stumbled through a hidden wine barrel inside the basement of Adam's bar, and were met with a weird interdimensional dungeon. You're just kind of roaming through the halls and trying to fight your way through everything you see here. You fought some spiders at the very beginning. You've traveled through weird, goopy water. Every individual room is connected by like what is basically like the Rainbow Road from Mario. It kind of just brings you places to and from. So after passing through what seemed like an empty corridor, you appear sporadically in these areas of total green serenity. There's a ladder leading all the way up into a pillar of light. There's fresh water. There's grass. You feel safe and secure every time you find these places. And where we last left off, Corvus, you discovered a completely entrenched orc outpost. There are several orcs just kind of hanging out here. You don't really know how they got there or why. I can make them invisible. And that's where we start today. So, what do you guys do with this pile of orcs? Absolutely, 100%. Yeah. Yes. There is one big war chief, and then there are five smaller orcs. Smaller being a relative term because they're all enormous, but they are there. Yeah. Yeah, they're eyeing you warily, but they're not leaving their position. Their position is heavily entrenched as well. They've got spikes and traps all over the fucking place. They don't want you getting in there. All right, Brian, you're immediately hit with 8,000 arrows. No, I'm kidding. Um, they're all carrying weapons. At any variation of are they threatening? Yes. So Brian, as you cross the threshold, you see that there's a pile of bones to your right. You see that there's spikes all over the fucking place, and these guys are bad hombres. So they sit there and they look at you. They're carrying spears. They have bows on their backs, and the war chief standing up top there has what appears to be some sort of a magic weapon, and he just bangs it into the ground a couple of times. So the three in front kind of like close ranks and stand there menacingly. So they speak to you in Orcish. Do any of you speak Orc? Oh, so those of you who speak Orc, you understand that they're telling you to state your business and what you're doing there. So, wait, what do you mean? Oh, Adam, I guess ask him. Yeah, as far as you can tell, these guys. Give me a perception check. So you study these orcs, and orcs in general tend to be pretty savage. Um, they aren't always, the most like technologically advanced people. However, these orcs, even by modern standards, are like prehistoric. These are like proto orcs. They're much bigger than the standard orc. They do not even like you try to talk to them in common, and they look at you as if you were like just speaking gobbledygook. Something about them is very off. Them being here also. Mhm. Yeah. Come on. Okay. So the leader makes a giant sweeping motion with his arms and long grunting speaking motions. It translates to no. So the orc leader turns sideways and points and just points at it. There's nowhere to pass through. I thought we were the dumb ones. You don't have dark vision either. And they just fucking start slapping the other ones and they all start. The orc chief kind of steps forward and he says, been trapped here for several years now. Only send out raiding parties when we get low on food. I don't know if you know what lurks here, but we can't find our way out. Yeah. So the orc chief kind of like starts touching his fingers up. He's counting, and he says, "Long time, many orcs, few orcs now." He kind of like just turns quizzically a little bit, and he says, "Kind of. Area changes. Yeah, not always same. No." He just kind of like shrugs and says, "No map, no sense map. They need map. They're out of luck." He says, "Good. Treasure mine," and kind of just points back to all this, like these several containers full of what appear to be gold and jewels and magic items and all sorts of hooyah. He's like, "Mine." Yes. Great haul for great leader. He kind of like thumps his chest. Yes, standing highest. Standing tall make me great leader. So he convenes with his orcs and says, maybe. So he points down to one of the orcs on the bottom and instructs them to follow you if Trick will not forgive. Okay. So when you come down into the room, what you guys see is, the verdant green save room, essentially. The orc just says, yeah, this room, like always. See what? Ground. And slaps it. Ground. Rock. Rock or stone. See what? All I see is stone. Or rock. Hmm. So he trumps back. Hmm? So the orc kind of looks at you like you had like the biggest brain move ever. He says, "Yes, if you can see trick, me no see trick." So he scrambles back like cartoon flappity flappity sound effects, and he says, "Chief, man see trick, we no see trick." So they're saying they're orc noises, and so the chief comes down from his really high spot, and he says, "Men have seen water." So he reaches into a satchel on his side and he pulls out a very crude orc drawing of what looks like a room filled with water and some kind of like a woman coming like in the waterfall. And he says, "Many chief before me encounter water make so we no leave." Mhm, mhm. So he explains, "Many chief before him no leave." Yes, but you look at the drawing and what you remember at the very beginning of it. These do not match. So you describe that thing to him, and he says, "No, it room filled with water. Where thing in middle sound like woman." He says, "Yes, many key. No need for key. Only arms." Because you know that all the doors are like valves. All you need is arm strength to move them. Keys really don't matter. It's like keys seem like joke. Okay. Okay. So the orc tells you that he'll wait. So where is that room? You guys can get to it. Okay, yeah. If you survive, you can make it there. All right. So you all leave the orc, head through the Rainbow Road again. Head down a little bit further. This is the last area you were in before you found the orcs. So this is a room that was clearly found. That you now understand where the battle damage came from. The orcs must have been scouting for supplies and encountered something that posed enough of a threat for them to fight it. Hard. Okay. Everybody wants to investigate. You can investigate.
Wait. Oh, come on, PC. Investigate. What is it there?
Okay.
We need to play physical because my dice rolls are never that bad in real life.
That happens. Okay. Yeah, so everyone who kind of pokes around, there's not really much in this room. Everything is more or less it's just an empty room with damaged furniture. You now know that the battle damage is caused by orcs and their cruel orcish weaponry, but outside of that, really nothing is out of the ordinary. So as you proceed,
Outside of the ordinary.
so as you proceed further down, you enter a very warm and cozy kind of like library situation. There's a singular chair with candles, what appears to be like a cupcake, and just something, something good to eat. You don't feel any kind of danger, but you notice that there are numerous books all over the place.
I'm gonna investigate.
Okay.
Detect magic.
I guess another round of investigation here.
I'm not good at investigating.
Bad for investigating.
Don't worry, I am.
So, Brian, you're like, these are books. And then Cadius, you're just like, yeah, these are actually records of everybody who's here. So you read through the books and you find ones that have your names on them. And quite literally, it details everything you've done since you've been in the dungeon.
Gaming record. Okay, I see. The statistics room.
Basically. I mean, it's a narration of what you did.
Okay.
As soon as I read that, like, I go and like touch the cup of tea on the table to see if it's still warm.
Yep, it's warm.
And I'm like, guys, I think someone was just here.
I'm gonna use detect magic.
You detect magic, and yeah, everything around you is magic.
The most magic room ever. I detect magic.
Yeah. You're in an interdimensional space.
Can I maybe investigate with Arcana if there's anything fucky wucky going on?
The entire room is fuckular and wuckular. You're in an interdimensional space in a magic room.
Yeah, but anything that drives the plot forward.
Mm.
Oh.
Uh, I, I'm going to, I guess, continue like checking the walls to see if there's any hidden holes, like the first room that we were in.
Okay. So you do just a quick cursory glance around the perimeter, and you see that there's two doors to the west, and then there's one door to the north. Where does that lead? Oh, okay. And then these doors in that mask. Yeah. Okay, so the two doors to the east are blocked off. Like you try to open them, but no matter what you do, they just don't open. And the door to the north is open. The doors to the west are open. There are no hidden holes. There's nothing like there's no Scooby Doo trap. Like if you pull a book, it'll open a bookshelf or anything like that. It's just quite literally this is a repository of everybody who's ever been in here. So you can investigate the books to find a name that you might recognize, or you just take your book and you can see what's happening to you in real time.
You know what? I kind of want to see if there's something like that.
Huh.
I guess investigation, right?
Mhm.
God damn it.
Brian, you forget how to read, and you're just like, this book ain't got no pictures in it. Useless, and just throw it over your shoulder.
I want to pick up
Just,
my book.
it's just a book of Boblin the Goblin.
I want to pick up my book and like kind of like hit it to see if anything happens.
You hit the book, and the book just writes it that you strike the book.
Okay.
I hit
I
the
want-
darkness. I attack the darkness.
Yeah, I was just checking to see if we didn't have a voodoo doll kind of situation here, but it looks like it's just recording.
Nope, it's literally what I said. It's just a book that's writing down what's happening to you in real time.
All right, I pocket my book and start looking at other books in the room for names that stand out.
Right? Investigate. Oh. So, let's see. Hades, you have dead parents, right?
Yes.
Do you remember how they died?
Well, my father died from poison overdose. My mom's in the insane asylum.
Now, when did that happen?
At least 10 years ago.
And were you there when that happened?
I found his dead body, but I wasn't there as he died.
Now, Cadis, I need you to make a very, very crucial. Is it history?
Probably history.
Yeah, history. I need you to recall exactly. Try to remember what happened with your parents. Okay, it is. You sit there and you have very clear, strong memories of the overdose and your mother's incarceration in the asylum. However, you look at the book that has their names on it, and you go, "Hold on, then, what's all this?" And you realize that maybe there's more to the story that has been led on. Do you read the book?
I read the book.
So, Cadius, you read the book, and it is a complete like biography of your parents, and you realize how you came to the wealth that your family did, and the troubles that your family got into leading up to the eventual overdose and the incarceration in the asylum. However, the details aren't how you remember, or at the very least, how you were told.
And does the book mention at all about my missing sister?
That it does not. You have to find her book. If she was in here, though. But that's the problem, is that your parents were here at some point.
So they must have come down here some time ago. But based on what I'm reading, it would imply that they came down here while I was a young child, right?
They came down here, yeah, way before you were born, and
Oh, before I was born. Okay.
that's how they
Okay.
obtained their wealth. And they
Hmm.
had to do what it says in the book, unspeakable things. They had to make deals that were not savory in exchange for the wealth and the power that came with it.
This is most troubling. If
That's one way to put it.
It's not good.
Uh,
The book doesn't detail
Um,
what the deals were, only that the deals were made and made willingly.
so it doesn't mention like who they made the deals with, or like I have to find the other people's books or something.
Record made a deal.
Yeah, it's quite literally that. It's very vague, but to the point where it's just deal was made, wealth and power in exchange for, and then that's redacted, or it's written on the page, but you can't read it. You try to look at the words, and they just kind of just jumble around and hurt your head really hard.
It's just
Um,
any book.
can I attempt to use Arcana to see if maybe I can pick up hidden words that aren't showing or something?
You can try.
Well, certainly.
So
I'll be right back.
So you try to use what knowledge you have of the arcane to reach beyond the veil and try to force these words into submission to become readable. As you do so, you feel something like a tear in your mind, and something is reaching around in there, poking around, taking a look. Do you let it, or do you try to push it out?
If it feels like I'm in danger, then I try to stop it.
Okay. Give me another Arcana. All right. So whatever force entered your mind, you just kind of just get a broom and you go get, and it just kind of just shovels itself out. However, you still feel the tear. You still feel like you feel like you have more insight than you did before, and it's kind of making you a little crazy.
Crazy. Those
Uh,
crazy ones.
I look around the room at the other my companions to see like if they're looking at me or.
So everyone's looking at you more or less, and you can kind of on the surface see what their passive thoughts are. It's kind of just like a old MMO with like the speech bubble above their head, and you're just kind of seeing what they're thinking about. You look at the bird, and it's like seeds.
Huh. Okay.
But the problem is you can't turn it off. So you can always you can't hear them, thankfully. But if you're looking at them, you can see what they're thinking. But there's no way to like there's no toggling that UI option. It's just there all the time.
I don't say anything about this to them, but I just kind of like try to carry on and keep.
What are the
looking
rest of you
around the
doing?
room.
I'm searching for the book of the bird.
So you look for the bird's book, and you find like a tiny like those little books that have like the spiral like binding, and it just looks as like bird flies, bird thinks about seeds, bird lands, bird lands and thinks about seeds.
The secret of the universe.
Thankfully, that bird is more or less magical. Time to burn the book.
Oh.
I'm sorry, buddy, but this is for science.
So you burn the book, and the bird goes with it in howling agony. And as the bird vanishes, you don't remember the bird at all. The bird's existence has just been completely erased from your memory.
Holy shit.
Reset. Last checkpoint.
Reload. Baldur's Gate 3. Reload.
Yes. I should have not been given access to the kitchen.
Meanwhile, Brian is just going through the L section, trying to find his last name.
Wait a second.
Mhm.
That's interesting. Do we know who the leader of the headed special police branch is that is shoving us around? I forgot the name of them.
What, the
He's not
paladins?
shoving us around.
No.
Shoving us.
No. Remember the guys that were kind of mean after the raid on the police station?
Uh-huh.
Those were the paladins, weren't they?
Yeah.
The people
Yes, thank
coming
you.
in, those were the paladins.
Yes. Do we know who their leader is?
It is a woman named Margaret. You would know that being part of the city, but why?
Just thinking.
No particular reason. M.
Just doing a little bit of thinking. But is there
Finally.
anyone that we might want to get rid of?
Not that you would know, and more importantly, they'd have to have come through this dungeon.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. I forgot about that.
Yeah, it's not a death note that just has like access to everybody. They have to have
Yeah,
been here.
I forgot about that part. Yeah, that's true.
So yeah, I'm skimming through the L section.
You want to take that L, really?
See if there's any of my family members too that accept me.
I forgot, do you have parents?
I did, yeah.
Yeah, but they went naturally, right? They didn't die like under mysterious circumstances or anything.
Well, yeah. From what for all Brian knows, yes.
Yeah.
Meaning for all his rider knows also, yes.
So, if I'm correct about who you're looking for, yeah, you find her book, and you find that there's actually several volumes of her coming down here, and she comes here on the regular. She comes with a group of people that she basically uses as like not test subjects, but as like research assistants, and
Awesome.
a lot of experimentation happens down here whenever she's down here. That's probably why the map itself changes constantly. Try to like, I guess, keep her out or to foil her, but she's resourceful.
Expected as much. Just take the latest one.
Right. So you take the most recent one, and you thumb through the current passages, and you realize that her trips down here have decreased in frequency, but have increased in duration. So she doesn't come here as often, but when she is down here, she's down here for a very long time, and she seems to be searching for something. However, the space just is simply refusing to give her what she's looking for. But she stays until she absolutely cannot stay any longer. Then she heads back up.
Who's there with us?
My way.
All right, noting it down.
What are the rest of you doing?
For books, and particularly seeing if I find my sister's book, but it might not be here.
Yeah. So you search and you search, and no, she has not been down here. This area in particular seems to be exclusively for people who are either desperate or magical as fuck. You don't just accidentally find this fucking place, except for you guys who did in fact just accidentally find this place.
Or the ones.
I'm going to look for people in if there's any kind of people that I don't not like inside of these books.
Can I give me an investigation?
Okay.
Yeah, all right. Where is it? Ah, there it is.
Nope.
Oh.
Yeah, the books contain random passages of like random people that you may or may not have heard of, and then there are some people that you do know that are like long dead. But as far as you know, like outside of your sister and Cadius's parents, there's really nothing in here of note for you guys.
All right.
And your books,
are the,
obviously.
are the passageways in any other direction?
Yeah, there are
Like-
2 to the west, and then there's 1 to the north. The 2 to the east are blocked off. Like you try to enter them. Like there's wide open, but you just physically can't pass through them. They won't let you.
And the north is where we came from.
Yes.
Okay, I wanna try the first west one.
Okay. Oh, when you guys are coming from the north, there is also a hallway leading west, and you see that there is a bright light in the doorway. So you can go west, or you can go north and west, whichever one you want to do.
Let's check. Let's strike that one off the thing. Then yes, northwest,
Northwest.
northwest, west.
All right. So as you
Let's-
guys
let's-
begin to travel, you see the bright light is illuminating what appears to be a bunch of tombstones, or like shallow graves. And at the very middle of the room, there is a throne with a giant skeleton sitting in it.
Do I dabble in necromancy? I'm not sure.
Now's the time.
Ah, shame. I don't have anything regarding necromancy.
Yeah, this skeleton, again, massive. It's decorated in ornate jewelry, kind of like a mummy, but it is actually a skeleton. And it sits there in a dignified position, like this, like the king of this people.
Interesting. So basically, it's sitting in a huge ass throne.
Yeah, it's sitting on a giant stone throne, and you don't know if this is like an ancient burial site or if this is like who knows what the hell this is. There is a door to the northeast or southeast right here, and a door to the west, and a door to the north. All of which have valve handles that can be opened.
I don't know about you. I wanna not be here that long and go to the southeast. I don't know about the rest of the party though.
I
We'll
think
go with him.
the north one is kind of alluring.
Yeah, make a decision. I mean, you guys can split up.
Let's split up, gang.
No, not doing that.
Why?
Cadius is gonna go with Brian to the south.
What do we
What
see?
about the rest? I don't. Anyone?
What would we see down there?
So as you look down this hallway, you see just a dark corridor. There is like one of the Rainbow Road kind of lights leading to the west as soon as you pass the threshold. And then
Yeah.
you also see way past like way down the hallway, you see what appears to be a pile of gold and a bunch of weapons and things just laying out in the open, but like on a table, like a display.
Yeah, I don't like the look of that. Seems a little suspicious. Right? What about you guys?
Don't answer at
Let's
once now.
split up.
You want to go north, Corvus?
Yeah, I mean, if there's no one coming with me at all, I'm not going. But I mean,
Well-
there's no one even talking apart from these two.
We can come back.
Yeah.
If you come with us, we can always come back here.
I don't trust that thing to not change while we are going anywhere. So, do you not think that a whole bunch of gold and weapons is going to be a trap? I mean, come on, that is a trap.
Who would do that? I would never.
I would never ignore the blood, by the way.
Yeah, don't worry about it. So as you cross the threshold through the south, you see that there is absolutely like a spike trap that's been propped already. Like It's already activated, but there's just carnage, blood and chunks and viscera and everything, and you're like, that's not good.
Lunch.
So getting
Was-
through there would be a little bit difficult. So you see a path to the west.
Hmm?
You're not entirely sure what's at the end of it. It's a Rainbow Road kind of situation. So you can try to like worm your way through the Blood Gulch here to the south, or you can go to the west.
May I try acrobatics on this one?
Yeah. Okay.
I'm also gonna try acrobatics to wiggle
got
my
it.
way through. Wow.
You try, but your large, chonky ass just gets stuck in between two of the spikes. You're like, no, my childbearing hips, my undoing.
Oh my God.
So, Brian, you just
It hurts to be this hip.
so you managed to just kind of like weasel your way through like a dreamer's character, all like fluid motion, and you're like, "Pff, losers," and you keep walking. So as you walk down here, while the rest of the party tries to like fit their fat asses through the spikes, you come up in here and you realize this is more of like a storeroom than anything else, like a show floor, and a voice
Yeah.
disembodied fills your head, and it's just like, "Welcome, customer. What can I do for you?"
I see how this goes. Okay, hi, welcome. Nice to meet you.
Likewise. Again, what can I do for you?
Well, what do you offer?
He says, well, I have many things. I have potions, I have weapons, I have instruments. What do you need?
Well, let's just wait a moment because I'm pretty sure my companions would like to see this as well.
He says, oh,
No.
where are my manners? And with a snap, like just a loud, audible snap, the spikes just retract themselves, and
That's
you're able to work your way through.
I assume those are security measures.
It's gonna be big.
He says, yeah, this is a bad neighborhood, and sometimes we have customers who
It's gonna
don't
be
want to
big.
pay.
I can get behind that. I come from a business myself, and if they don't pay, well, not a great evening, I'll tell you that.
Understandable. Oh, please have a look at my wares, and if anything piques your interest, do let me know.
I'm going to investigate and then do an Arcana check just in the middle. If there's anything special going on here.
As far as specials, we have several. We have magic items. Interested? So you poke around Corvus, and you see that, yeah, I mean, he's telling the truth. He's got all manner of
Are you
weapons.
kidding me?
No, I'm serious. The deals are very real.
No, not you. Something's just back. No matter what I'm rolling, I never roll good in this.
It happens.
I can prove you wrong right now.
I'll roll a 20. Hi. 11.
Adam asks the shopkeeper, "What's to the left and the right of us?"
He says, I don't know. I run the store. However, up and to the right, there is a save room. You can
That
rest
is,
your weary heads.
That's a very nice, very nice description. Thank you, sir.
Do
Absolutely.
you happen to have a map of this underground dungeon?
He says, no, maps are pointless here. It was established 20 minutes ago if you had been
Oh.
paying attention.
I know. I was just asking if they could do the same thing like. Castle
No!
Shut up. Okay.
No! No, I'm the spooky disembodied voice. I do what I want. Okay, what does he have, actually?
He's got, like I said, he's got weapons, he's got potions, he's got musical instruments. Anything that you would need, he has. For a price.
For a prize. I don't know, how much gold do we actually have as a party?
I don't know. Everybody roll a D100.
It's the... Oh, that's a 17.
Multiply it by 10.
And
170.
where's the D100?
The 100 is beside the D4.
Oh my
It's two
god.
dice.
Look at that.
Oh wow, okay, Cadius is rich.
Damn,
Holy
fucking
shit.
Mr. Moneybags over here. Cadius, you have 1,000 gold, right?
All right. Let's put that in my tracker.
Mr. Moneybags right here. Holy shit.
Yeah, you rolled 2D100, John. Just
I'll
one.
just take. I'll just take
65?
65.
Okay, 65 times 10.
650.
All right, so everyone keep track of your gold.
Okay,
Doing-
sure.
Doing one for bubbles.
We have like a list of it at least. What you got for sale?
No, just tell me what you need and I'll tell you how much it costs.
What is the thing get to, like what is the highest thing we can buy?
The highest thing you can buy is this giant flaming sword of doom. It is about 1,000 gold.
Oh, you don't say. What a steal.
Honestly, magic items of that quality go for like 50,000 gold. So finding it
Yeah,
for
but
1,000 is
actually,
yeah.
like I said, what a steal. Actually a bargain.
Yeah, an ironic bargain. Yeah, the prices here seem pretty reasonable. And it's like, yes, I had no reason to be greedy.
No reason to be greedy. You're in the middle of a dungeon of doom.
You'll always get it back eventually.
100%. As you can see here, and you look at all the weapons, and they clearly belong to people. So it's like there's no shortage of supply.
I'm just checking some stuff.
I'll come back when I have 1,000 gold.
And he says, I will offer you all a complimentary offer as a show of goodwill. And on the table manifests a set of like lapel pins you could put on like your jackets or your shirts. And if you ever find yourself back this way again, just press them and it'll bring you to me. Any gold or rare items you find, I might be able to bargain with you for some of my more intense items.
So he's saying, come back when you're a little richer.
Richer.
Yeah, I mean, you're able to buy plenty of things now. It's just if you want other things, or keep in mind, other people than you are in this dungeon at the same time. So if they die and you don't, you can get their stuff.
But that's fine.
Corvus, give me an investigation.
Sure, another one. Let's see if this is going to be more than, what, 5?
Does he funny idea? Does he have a bag of holding that has stuff in it?
Give me an investigation. Also,
Sure.
Corvus, as you're sitting down, as you're poking through the wares, right? You see what looks like a coin, and you pick up the coin. It looks like any other random piece of currency. However, it feels ice cold to the touch. And as you hold it, you hear a faint cawing sound.
A car? That's an interesting coin.
You don't
Right.
say.
This coin, what precisely is it?
A memory. Some fool
Memory?
burned his. Could you imagine?
Well, that's quite exquisite. How much is it?
It says, memories aren't really bought with money. They're traded with experience.
And how does one pay with experience?
You either trade some of your levels, or you do something for me.
I've always been someone to enjoy working for others. What do you want?
Fantastic. To the southwest, there is a horrible, overgrown monster. It stalks the fields and hurts. It hurts business. Dead customers are great for supply, but not for demand.
And we wouldn't want too many customers to turn into supply, wouldn't we?
Yes. Having a huge pile of gold with nothing to spend it on is pointless. As is having
Yeah.
a bunch of wares with no one to buy them.
Got it.
Also, I rolled an 11.
So Brian, you are ruffling around and you do find exactly what you're looking for. You find a bag of holding. And not only is the bag of holding filled with shit, it's filled with stuff that's relevant to your particular
Ew,
interest.
that's gross.
Oh, that is interesting.
Yeah, there's warm dookie in there, and you're like, ew, gross. Now you find research notes about your, that person, and
Yeah.
you find journal entries from one of the assistants talking about the expeditions, but you can read those on your own time.
Katie
How
is.
much for the bag, Chief?
It's like, oh, that little trifle. Let's see, it'll be about 46 gold.
Pleasure doing business. I'll take this.
He's like, just throw it in the pile, my boy, and the little pile of gold is like sheen, sparkle, sparkle.
And they just take out the 46 gold.
All right.
Also, does he have a cloak of elven?
What?
A cloak of elven kind.
Look of Elvenkind? He's like, I'm sure I have something somewhere. You hear a snap and a chest to your left pops open and it just being held up there with like the Legend of Zelda like sparkles behind it.
I'm just gonna look
Sorry.
what he has. Do I investigate or what?
No, if you're just I mean, he's not hiding it from you, so it's there.
Yeah.
How much would that be? It's an uncommon item. Oh yeah. At the very top end, it'll cost you about 300 gold for that.
Can someone borrow me money or something? Because I only had like 170.
170. Now spent 60 for 46. That means you're now on.
124.
Together, we come at about 200. So, yeah, you need someone else than just me.
Actually, how many enemies have you fought since you've been in here? Just the spiders, right?
We killed the
Mm,
spider.
and something else. But I don't remember what it was.
There was a spider popping out from a hole. There were more spiders popping out. There were There was enough. I don't think there was anything else.
Are you
Oh.
sure? I'm pretty sure there was at least something.
I think it was just the spiders.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
true.
the disembodied voice in your head is just like, oh, by the way, have you collected your bounties?
Bounties?
Yes. These monsters roaming about the halls, they're a mess. They're a menace. They should not be here. For everyone that you slay, your group gets a collective pile of gold. I think you killed about 4 of them. So here, and just on the table, just ringing down about 143 times 10.
1,000?
What?
Almost 1,500 gold.
Just
Yeah,
piles.
it's 1,000.
Yeah, just blam on the table. Do with it what you will. It's yours. You earned it.
So 1,430
I got
by divided by 6.
Who wanted to have the big Chinese sword thing?
it was me. I was gonna go for it.
That's 238 gold for each of us. If we
Or
share even.
we invest into a big shiny sword for one of our combat people, and you get your fingerprintings.
That's also a good idea.
Yeah. All right. So you want the giant flaming sword of doom,
Yeah.
Adam?
Go ahead and get the sword, Adam.
I guess.
All right.
And I get my cloak. Is that what we're saying?
Yep. So I'll give you
So that means we have 130 gold to split.
adding the cloak of Elvenkind to your inventory.
So Cadius is gonna ask the storekeeper. Have you been selling stuff here for a long time?
He says, of course, even before time immemorial. People always want things.
As long
I
as one person lives on this world, as two people live on this world, one person would want the other one dead.
Absolutely. Or to sell them
Chaos
nice
trade.
things.
I asked him if if he ever saw my parents come to his shop.
Who are your parents?
I've had many customers.
I tell them their names to see if it jogs his memory.
He says, huh, I think I have a receipt. And you physically hear this man as if he's like hot mic'd in his room and he doesn't know it. You can hear like him rustling through papers and stuff like that. He's like, yes, actually, as a matter of fact, these are their last purchases. And from the ground, a little table pops up. And you see like basic adventuring gear.
So it seems my parents were adventurers as well among their dealings. Can I still see thought bubbles, or has
Oh,
that...
yeah, that's not stopping.
So do I see any thought bubbles coming off the shopkeeper?
You don't see the shopkeeper at all. You need a physical line of sight to somebody to see that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I just kind of like make a note to myself about my parents and then continue looking around the store for like, I don't know, better rifles and stuff.
Yeah, no, there's absolutely fantastic weaponry here if you have the coin for it.
If you have the coin.
Coin the term, one could say.
The shopkeeper seems to be pretty on the level. All he cares about is wheeling and dealing and getting you what you need.
Just a guy loving his job.
Absolutely. I've been employee of the month for 3 billion years.
Customer satisfaction almost guaranteed if you're living by the end of it.
Survivability? Questionable. Satisfaction? Guaranteed.
Yeah. All depends. An adventure is only as good as its own equipment.
Yep. Shop better live sometimes. Literal Walmart. So what are you guys looking for?
At the moment, I'm content, so I'm just
Right.
waiting for everyone else to finish shopping.
I'm not looking for anything anymore.
I'm good for
Yeah,
now.
I'm also.
Be
I'm also
happy.
not.
Right.
But I do take the pin that he offered.
Yeah, so he offers
Um,
all of you guys a pin. It's free of charge. Again, it's for
It's a membership card.
yeah, basically. Frequent buyer's card.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. The thing will be dealt with.
He says, thank you. That's fantastic. And you, Adam, your weapon will be delivered as soon as possible. So this door pops open here, and you're just kind of directed down into the Rainbow Road.
So you have to look and kill this thing now, right?
Mhm.
Okie
All right.
the opening for us? Or...
Yeah, it's open.
I'm the first one to move. I put the hood up. New cloak. Let's see how far I can go.
Yeah, that sword, Adam, as you cross the threshold, it lands into your hands. It has several different weapon combinations. So it's got the flame tongue effect on it, and it's got others that are going to be more apparent as you use it. But it's versatile, so you can use it in one or two hands. It does more
Okay.
damage in two hands. Let's see.
What the hell?
What's up?
I heard something in the background.
Huh?
Oh, that was most likely the motorcycle that was just coming by.
Ah, okay, I was like,
It didn't get the effect I wanted it to have on it. It'll work. I'll put it in there.
that's
Okay.
fine. Take your time with it. Alright.
Yep. All right. So, as you guys, it made 2 different weapons. That's why. That's stupid. I like the weapon forge. That's probably one of my favorite things so far. Like I can just kit bash together like random fucking weapons and items to make stuff out of it.
Yeah, true. That's didn't think of that.
I remember my first time making a magic item. It was basically a bag of tricks, but used stuff for automatons from mod cannons.
Nice.
And I had like a D20 list of faults and features, because every time you pulled out one, you would get to roll a dice, and for the one the clockwork gets a fault, and 20 gets a feature.
There
It's
we go.
very nice. My best idea that I've ever had for a magic item.
Oops. Adam McAllister. There we go. Giant flaming sword of doom.
I like how you play with the capitals too.
The doom was
If it ain't no
the caps was an accident, but I mean, fuck it. We will.
That's fine. And I was like, okay, let's go.
All right, let me grab everybody and throw them in here. So as you exit the rainbow road, you're again brought into like a verdant green area. You hear birds. You don't see them. And the grass is soft beneath your feet. You're like, huh, this is really nice. But unlike the save rooms, you don't feel that level of safety. You don't feel that warmth. You just kind of feel like you're just in a forest, but you know that you're like underground in a sewer.
that doesn't sound good.
I never knew this thing would be so deep and massive.
She said.
I know. You did that.
Well, Wutdaelf is an enormous city.
Boo.
If this place isn't magic, isn't as magic as we think. If I had to guess, we might be below, I don't know, the wall right now. If I had to guess,
Any attempts to make sense of where you are just leave you completely bamboozled because you are so far underground,
sure.
but you're moving so far in any direction, you don't know where you could be.
He's just guessing.
Yeah, like you are straight up in non-Euclidean geometry. Right. So what do you guys do now that you're here in this forest of wonder?
I would like a perception check.
All right, do it.
That was almost a 3.
Almost.
But yeah, almost.
Feel it in the fingers.
Don't worry. I'll take it the next round.
Okay. I also just did a perception check. Let's double check.
So as you're poking around the forest, Brian, you realize there's a pool full of like gross green water, and as you stare into it, you kind of see like warped versions of yourself. You see like strange memories, and like you it makes you uncomfortable. Basically, is the best way to describe it. Like you don't like looking at this thing. It's like the pensive from Harry Potter, but like every worst case scenario, like every like anxious thought you've ever had, just being blasted in HD.
So like for Mitri, because Harry Potter called it differently in German. It's the small memory pool kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and one that the old man drank from. Yes.
No.
No, that's something different.
Yeah,
Hello.
that memory tank was like these silvery memory strands where you could relive someone's memories in.
Mm-hmm. pensive.
Noire.
Great pun in English.
Yeah, it is.
So, Cadius, if you're walking around here, you'll see that there's 2 hallways going up or down.
Yeah.
They're both L-bends, so you don't know what lies beyond them.
I go to the one to the that goes west, and then start walking through it.
So you go west and up, and you realize that the other corridor also leads to the same spot. There's 2 different ways of going there. So this place feels a lot more relaxed. You see a Rainbow Road connection, so you don't really know where that would go. Yeah, but as far as like a horrible monster stalking here, you don't really see much of anything.
No, ain't that great.
Okay.
Hey, is this like a river in front of me? To my left?
A river?
Or just a
Where?
wall?
A wall.
Also, it's the
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
so-
okay.
late, but
I was like, is that a river or a wall?
Yeah, so if you go out of bounds, you realize you're just like in the cosmic void.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
I was like,
Oh,
hell?
sorry.
Yeah, I thought the blue was water. I was like, okay.
Yeah,
not
no.
bad.
It is the infinite, unyielding cosmos. Or Detroit, whichever
Most of-
one.
or Detroit.
Jesus.
Oh, please, no, not
Oh.
Detroit. No.
Neither option
Same
is good.
Ooh, Detroit.
So, everybody roll
Time
investigation.
All right, boss.
Investigation.
30.
Nat
Nice.
20.
Hey, you got
Hey.
exactly the 3!
Wait, what?
What?
Is that a good thing?
No, because remember fucking Mitchie was like, "Oh, I'll take the 3." He's like, "No, Cadius took the 3."
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, so all of your investigations, like, Cadius, you're just like, "Man, I ain't seen nothing." Like, open your eyes. You're like, "Oh, yeah, fuck." Adam, you realize that you investigated everything around here. There's really nothing. So you check by the horrible thoughts pool, and you see that there's actually another room just hidden beyond it. And unlike the other areas, it is fucked up.
I called the other 5 over with me
Mm-hmm.
and let them know, hey, Guinevere's an illusion.
Great.
Amazing
chest ahead.
chest ahead.
Oh.
Don't
That's
give
not
up.
true.
Don't give up,
Excuse
skeleton.
I love Don't Give Up Skeleton. That's so fucking good. Yeah, so
That's not true.
you guys
Beautiful lady.
hang back around here, and you enter this area. The ground underneath your feet is like charred and crunchy and dead and awful. Everything about it sucks. You hate it here.
Why are you talking about German cities now?
Like, you
That's
definitely
just
feel like
not
you're in
me.
Detroit right now.
This is just Bielefeld.
No, Bielefeld doesn't exist. Shut up.
So does Detroit. So what is your point?
Yeah, but Detroit does exist.
No, it doesn't.
Detroit's like the state of Wyoming. It's a myth. So as you walk around, you find a pool, and the pool, it's crystal clear water, and you look at it, and there's happy thoughts, and you're just like every anxious thought you've had, that in a good way, like, oh, maybe that girl asked me to the Sadie Hawkins dance or some shit like that, and you realize that you probably could take this water and move it over here.
Why don't we take this water and move it somewhere else?
Push the entire well.
Yes.
Do any of you do that?
No.
I mean, how
Right?
solid is
Please
the
don't.
well?
Well, I mean, I gotta move the well. I'm saying just scoop water into something and then throw it in the other one.
I'll just take a small flask of it.
So you scoop up the water, and something compels you to drink it. And as you drink it, you're like, man, this is really nice.
Something
You-
ain't right.
You feel completely refreshed. You feel hydrated. You feel like your hair looks nice today.
Moisturized in my lane.
Oh yeah, 100% in your goop.
Flourishing.
Yeah, you fucking feel like you're thriving. So as you go and you just upend the flask into the negative pool, the area in the bird charred, shitty area starts to like rumble, and from the ground bursts out a shambling mound. And he's like, "I'm
Oh,
gonna get
that's
you."
a classic. That's a classic.
He's like, "I'm gonna get you." Where's he at? Oh, did I not put him in the thing? God damn it! Because I thought I put the shambling mound down, but it didn't.
Oh, god damn it.
What's up?
Oh no.
Shambling Mound, you monster.
Yeah, I mean, I did tell you specifically there was a horrible monster here. So
Yeah.
everyone, roll
Yes.
initiative.
Well, at least I got the flaming sword of doom.
You do.
Well, debatable if it's effective against shambling mound.
And hopefully, it's not a cursed weapon. isn't. It isn't. All right. Shambling mount's turn.
Are you gonna roll for
It's
my
fast.
No, it's the initiative.
Did you just say the shambling mound is faster than a 9?
Yes. No, shut up.
Oh my god, that hit point count.
It's a vanilla shambling mound. You didn't adjust it for level 2s.
I did. Okay. Oof. All right. Never mind. We're good. We're fine. I mean, you won't
Are
be,
we?
but
I specifically think Brian won't be because I'm standing right beside the thing.
yeah,
Actually,
hang
does
on.
it see me?
It sees you. Let me adjust.
Okay,
Oh
fair
no, I
enough.
made it worse
Upscale HP by 100.
by 1,000.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because the thing, right? Like, the problem with one monster versus several people is that the action economy is on your side. So
Of
like,
course, of course.
they need to have high hit points. But then if you all start missing your attacks like crazy, then then I just beat the
Yeah,
shit out of
that's
you because you
why
can kill me.
that's why higher level monsters have legendary resistances.
They also have minions to interrupt you. Okay, so
Normally.
top of the order, it is Brion.
Okay, I can't do much here. Give me a second.
It
I'm going
stands
to.
before you. Go.
Yeah, I'm going to. I hate that I can't sneak attack yet. Well, yeah, combat knife moment. Oh wait, rapier.
Le rapier, mon ami. Oui, oui. C'est une
Oh, do
alliée.
I? No, wait, combat. I'm going with the combat knife. It's a 60. Violet?
Uh-huh.
That's a 16.
16. Yep, that's
That's an 11 for damage.
I see.
Do you?
Sorry, I was making sure something was correct. Okay. Yep, so you hit it.
My playlist just started playing the most fire song for a fight like this.
Nice.
It's called
Perfect.
Banjo Bar Fight.
I love that. I like the what about the goblins. The mayor's
Right,
just like,
no problem with your banjo.
Mayor stands in front of the Shaman Mountain and she says, "I love Amaranth," and then starts shooting.
It's like he is even here.
It's like he's here.
I mean, I would be lying. I personally think that just the Shadows of Evil soundtrack from
Cadius, it is your
from-
turn.
it's not me.
Hades is going to throw a hunter's mark on this thing. But I think I
Speaking
have to put it
of,
on myself.
Violet, did you take a look at the 2024 Ranger?
No, I haven't looked at any of the new bullshit they put out.
It's Hunter's Mark all the way down.
Fucking Christ almighty.
You get more
Alright.
we'll get free castings of Hunter's Mark and more castings of Hunter's Mark. They removed the like
Son of a
flavor
gun.
options.
Mhm.
They removed like flavor options or like flavor abilities from the Ranger.
Mhm.
And we're like, oh yeah, you can just do that with spells because Rangers,
Well-
all classes now prepare spells instead.
Weird.
Welcome to modern nerd hobbies. Woo!
It's just Warhammer all over again for you, isn't it?
Yes, I hate modern stuff.
Adam.
But I feel like a boomer.
Right. I
Yep.
am. Okay, where am I looking? Okay.
I do love it now that like younger people are starting to understand why people like me are so mad about shit being changed. Because they're like, hey, you just don't like change, old man. And then now it's affecting them. And they're like, what the fuck? Don't change the thing that I like. And it's like, it happened to me. It's happening to you.
Well, I understood it from the beginning. I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, was I talking about you, Lasse? Did I say specifically
You
Lasse?
said young
Yeah,
people.
are
Yes.
you the avatar of all young people? Do they all flow through you, Lasse?
And only the ones that don't that have not succumbed to the brain rot yet. The hive mind is shrinking.
Adam.
Ow!
I will use the health. I will use the flame tongue and.
Oh, by the way, I forgot to do something.
Alright.
Okay.
I forgot my cunning action. I wanted to hide.
Yeah, roll. We'll see if it sees you.
That's 22.
Oh,
It had,
damn.
I mean, even if it would have had disadvantage.
Yeah, no, they look good. All right. So yeah, so Adam, what are you doing? Hit him with the flame tongue?
Yep.
That's a hit.
And wait, it's like 2d6 damage, right?
Mhm.
Okay, 2d6 fire. How do I add that then?
Add what?
The 2d6 I just roll separately for now.
Let me
Well, let me
see.
roll the damage first.
Yeah.
So this is 9 magic damage. Then I'll roll the 2d6. 7 fire damage.
Let me see if this thing's vulnerable to fire. It might be.
It's resistant.
Oh, resistant. Yeah, so you do less damage.
It's resistant and it absorbs lightning, as far as I remember.
Yeah.
There's one D&D story where where the DM threw a chanting mount. I know exactly what this thing has.
No.
Well, if it's absorbing electricity, that means we just have to shoot enough electricity at it and then make it wet. That's how it works, right?
No, like it's actually just eating it.
Yeah, and it's going to be so full of electricity that it's easy to kill.
Yeah.
All right. Who is the next guy? Corvus. It is now your turn. Get it wet.
So,
Oh
I
yeah.
guess what, like 3 damage then? 3 fire damage then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me add your effects. I mean, keep going, but I'll do that in the background.
Okay.
Let's see. I'm at the very back. Honestly, let's just firstly do this. Finally, something else that isn't one digit.
Hell yeah. Chromatic orb.
Does it
Crowd
work?
favorite. Yeah. I'll do it.
Which color is your chromatic orb?
100.
Yeah.
Oh, don't forget you've got a Tommy gun, Adam.
Yeah.
You got the
I had that
Wutdaelf
one.
typewriter. I forgot about that thing.
Yeah, no, but yeah, I wanted to try the giant flaming sword of doom.
Yeah, it's fine. Okay. Yeah. So that does 8 damage. And it's like, oh, I'm poisoned. Okay. Ghost is there. Shambling mound time. It doesn't have knuckles, but if it did, it would crack them. And it's like, my turn. Oh, it's got multi attack. Of course it does. Outstanding. Multi attack for you. That's a hit. That's roll by him. One for Brion. He doesn't see you actually, so he's gonna roll with disadvantage.
That hurts.
Oh, he had a 20. I've never been cucked this hard in my life. Multi attack.
Never in my life.
How many multi attacks does it make? Hopefully a lot. Probably only 2 though.
I mean,
Who
does
was
it
that
even?
again? What's that?
Is the slam area of effect?
No, I wish.
Because I don't think it sees me, right?
No, It's just swinging in the direction where it thinks you are. That's why I rolled with disadvantage.
I see. Okay. Yeah.
Let's say it rolled a 20, but it also rolled a fucking like 6 or whatever. I've been
Yeah.
fucked. All right. Can I? Oh no. I have to hit you with both slams to engulf you next time. All right. Top of the order, Brion.
Right. Sneak attack.
Just runs up and shoots him in the
Very
asshole.
sneaky.
Oh no!
Fuck. Sneak attack would be more effective if you didn't yell it out.
I love that fucking comic. It's so funny.
Anyways, do that. Pop back into the shadows. Stealth. God damn it! Make your perception check.
Okay.
Again,
Need
it
a
would probably be a lot
monstrous
sneakier if you didn't yell out sneak.
Oh,
Oh
God.
my god!
all right, guys. I'm about Paladin. I'll see you guys next time.
Holy! Do you see what I mean with Brian is more valuable than Mela?
That's just mean. Sexism.
Amaranth is my one love, and joy in my life.
He needs to open up his.
It's also funny because Brian has a higher constitution than Mela.
Sexism. It's all just due to sexism and the patriarchy.
Cadius is gonna aim his rifle and try to take another shot at this creature. Shambling. Alright, there we go. Critical, and then... Wait, what? Is that right?
Is what?
I seem to be rolling a lot of damage.
By the so you know what what I was referencing.
What the fuck did you just do?
That's what I'm like. What did I do?
What the hell?
I got a crit and then I just did damage and like
46 damage. Holy shit!
Because I have like Hunter's Mark on and I have my
fuck it.
Art.
Holy shit!
I'm a charging my laser.
Are you sure you don't have a plasma gun there, sir?
Yeah, fucking hell, bro.
May I introduce to you Cadius Barbarossa Wilhelm.
I missed the first shot. I missed the first shot and the second shot. Like you made up for it.
Cadius was screaming out, "The guard stands forever."
That is just Call of Duty Black Ops 3, Shadows of Evil, just with laser guns and all of that dumb shit.
Wow. Yeah. So I'm looking at it. It's a breakdown because of the critical. So you got that's fucking filthy. Yeah. Don't get on his bad side. He'll hurt you emotionally.
just so you know, right? Like this. Cadius was just playing Lancer there because there's a weapon in Lancer from the Barbarossa frame, which is called Apocalypse Rail. You need to stay still for this. You need to stay still for this. Charge up 3 turns, and then you just. It's a small ship's worth. It's a small ship's weapon. It can laser to orbit. That's how powerful that shit is.
Nice.
So how's the creature looking after that shot?
I mean, he's not loving it. You know, he did not enjoy it. Absolutely.
I just imagine, right? Brian hides. All of a sudden, he hears, turns around and ducks just in time.
Adam, your turn.
Try to top it. Do it. Come on.
Yeah. I mean, he could if he also crits, because his weapon has a bunch of crazy bullshit on it, but we'll see.
I'm just gonna. Well, I'm trying to see something ridiculous. Sorry. Yeah, fuck it. Even if the fire resistant, I'll still swing the sword.
Sword? What sword?
Flaming
mean,
one of
You,
doom.
you can turn the fire off. You don't have to use it.
Yeah, no, I missed anyways. Fuck.
Alright.
But I mean, you're not missing anything. It's just extra fire damage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Does that? Well, okay, never mind.
What?
It's only I think only if it hits. Never mind.
It missed, yeah.
Only if it hits. Yeah.
Yeah, your weapon has a lot of contingencies based on hitting. If it
Yep.
hits, it does 7 extra damage, and then if you get a 20, it'll cut its head off.
If it hits.
Yeah.
Can I use my bonus action to, like, disengage?
No, because you attacked already. Oh, bonus
Oh.
action? You're not a
Yeah.
rogue. Disengaging is a full round action.
Okay.
Alright,
That's why it's in cunning action.
okay.
Same with that. Same with dash and hide.
That is what? 36 fire damage.
Wow. He dropped off, and he's endorsing Kamala Harris.
Biden did?
Yep.
Nice. Okay, Corvus.
Again? No. Okay, so let's see. Adam, do you think you can go another round without being here? Adam?
Yep. Sorry.
Okay. It's fine. Fine. No, that's not in.
Do you think you'll live without
Honestly,
being
that's
healed,
not-
Adam?
Yeah, I can still survive.
Okay.
Ish.
Okay. What is it?
Dissonant
Huh?
Whisperers?
Did it hit?
I don't know, actually.
Says Huh?
Dissonant Whispers is a save, so you don't need to roll the save.
DC
Save?
14.
Yeah, it's a save
Does it-
spell. The Shambling Mount needs to save or suck.
Oh, yeah.
It's,
That's what I meant. Sorry, I meant.
wisdom
I
save.
know. I thought you meant something different.
It failed.
Haha!
Roll your damage.
Oh, that's 13 damage. 12. What?
Why is it rolling twice?
Oh, because he cast it twice apparently.
Oh.
That's
What?
fine. I'll allow it.
You dragged it on a creature twice, right?
No, I just. Oh, I know what happened. As you know. No, I pressed cast twice because I thought that way I make sure that it cast. No, I forgot I have to press that
You
button
cast
once.
it again.
Why?
Quit
Yeah, I know.
casting spells.
Just to damage.
Shadow
I just
Wizard
wanna
Honey
try-
Gang. He loves
Right.
casting spells.
He does.
I just made sure what happened.
I love casting slam on you. Give me a second.
Fire trucks are actually water trucks.
So, Adam, he's gonna try to slam you. Take you to the jam.
No.
That's a hit. Hell yeah. That's what I like. Oh my
Yeah,
god, that's a lot of damage. Ha!
I might be out then. Oh well.
Yeah.
God.
And he's gonna engulf you. He's gonna go. Well, he's gonna try to. Anyway.
Needs to hit second time, right?
Can we mount? Both attacks hit. So yeah. Let me see. Weak. Yeah, so if both attacks hit you, then you're grappled, and then I can engulf you. Yeah, so I whiffed the second one, but I whacked you real good.
You can't just whack the boy.
I did it live on
Actually-
stream. And yeah, no, the trigger fires don't work in D&D because I need people to pay attention.
I see.
What?
It'd be mad distracting if I was trying to fucking explain something and I
I didn't know you turned them off for D&D.
Yeah,
That
that's
was like
fine.
when you talked about Harry Potter earlier.
Yeah, Mitri fucking
Yeah, I
hit
was-
Biden right away.
Yeah. I sent a link to some people, and I thought, just why not a Biden?
Pretty good. It's pretty funny. All right.
Anyways. Top of the order?
Mhm.
Alright, Noire. Got a stabbing license.
You got a license for being stabbed.
Yeah, that barely misses. I'm going back to hiding.
Right.
I should really stop yelling out sneak attack.
Really?
Sneak attacks. Oh, come on!
Well,
Wow.
Okay, now he sees me.
Yeah. You're hiding directly in front of him, and he's just like, just wait.
Just gotta stay in its blind spot. It won't see me.
There's nothing I love more in this world than Amaranth.
Guys, stop saying that.
Yeah, please.
Well, I'm just doing my best Colby impression.
Oh gosh.
it's a pretty good one.
If you
It is.
it's just funny because I yell out. Brian just yells out sneak attack like Sokka from Avatar. The last two returns. It's just very funny. And then hides with the exact same number. By the way, I rolled a 2 on both of those checks.
Yeah, there's an
I'm-
old webcomic called Order of the Stick, and the rogue would constantly yell sneak attack as she did sneak attack. Hit it, Cadius.
I'm gonna put a hunter's mark back on the shambling, and I'm gonna take another shot with my rifle.
You got it.
Let's see what happens this time.
Where did a creature called Shambler come from again? I'm pretty sure I know that one.
This thing is a plant.
Yeah, I know. But I know there is a creature called a Shambler from somewhere. I just don't remember where it was from.
A horror game, probably.
There we
Yeah,
go.
most likely.
Or some people call some games or movies call zombies shamblers.
I
Oh,
know.
that's right. You're a ranger, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a ranger, and you've got the gunner feat. Yeah. I'm like, man, you are outputting disgusting amounts of damage. I'm here for it.
Oh yeah, right. He's a variant. Cadis is a variant, right?
Yeah.
Moment.
Yeah, you can do crazy shit like you ignore reloading properties, so you can shoot multiple times if you have multi attack, and
Did someone say crossbow expert?
absolutely, and being within 5 feet does impose disadvantage on your ranged attacks, so you can just run up and just cap somebody. That's pretty good. Buble, so she was just like, I'm gonna sleep him. Michelle Buble. I just shoot him. I need to give Eden better stuff. Nice hits. Yeah, the Peacekeeper is just a very basic weapon. I need to give her one that like puts people to sleep or something. Adam. You've been whacked by the shambling mound. You're close to death.
You're both close to death.
You're much closer. You're at the door. You're knocking. You're
Yeah,
on the
you're-
ring doorbell to death.
I still can't disengage or anything, right? Or can I?
You can disengage, but you can't do anything else. That's your full action. But if you disengage and move behind your teammates, he'll have to go through 2 people to get to you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was trying to say which way I should go. Yeah, I'll disengage for now.
Put you up here in the corner, so you're safe. All right. Corvus.
Okay. Yeah, why not? That's funny. Oh no, that does lightning damage. That doesn't do anything.
I mean, I think it's funny.
I'm going to
CCR
move
decrees
towards
I
the
have
thing.
arrived with spices. And the bird?
Welcome, Shane.
Uh,
Hell yeah, eagle noise.
Brion, I'm sorry.
Are you dropping a fireball on me, or what are you doing?
No. Better.
Let's just
You're what you playing?
So what's happening?
Playing Genshin?
Oh, you're casting arms
I'm
off.
playing the
I see.
Genshin.
Okay.
Yes.
Hang on. Did it wrong.
Also, he did not save against dissonant
Hey,
whispers,
Shane.
right? Didn't that
What?
have a second ability?
No.
Yes. It does some kind of stuff to your brain, but I forgot what it was.
Psychic damage. That's true.
No. There was in the description. I just don't remember what it was.
Oh, okay. So what happens is that if he fails the dissonant whispers, he's got to use his entire movement to get away from you. 20 feet. Yeah, so he's just up against the
Which
wall.
would
He's like,
provoke opportunity, which would have provoked opportunity attacks, right?
yeah. So Brian gets one, and I'll give Bubbles one too because she was there. Okay, you hit.
I'm just, yeah. Which kind of just changes your turn, right? Kind of.
Yeah. So start from over here, and it's all the way down there now. Anytime, no rush.
Yeah, whose turn is it?
Your turn. Restart it as if the
Oh,
guy had
mine.
always been down here. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, if in that case, Amsterdam doesn't do anything.
Unless you want to give me a good whack.
Shit.
Oh. Oh. Do we want to do
Well, I
fumbles?
did give you a... I mean, Brian asked me to give him a whack. I just did.
I think fumbles are funny. Fumbles are funny, and they lead to interesting moments like Stumbledorf losing an arm or something, you know?
Yeah. All right. So yeah. So Brian, you just got whacked in the back of the head with the fucking chaos bolt.
Is it still funny?
I'm waiting. Roll your damage.
Oh, I have to. I thought the DM has to.
I'll do it.
No, it's still. Isn't it still? Oh, ow. Ooh, ow.
Yeah. So I guess the way that we'll game it is that the creature started running away, and as he was charging up the chaos bolt, you pulled an Eden and went directly in front of him and just bap. Mama just got hit in the head with the fucking chaos bolt. Shambling mound. He's like, well, no one's here except Bubbles, so I'm gonna attack Bubbles. Moves up, and he's gonna slam him. Is Eden also going to die? That's a hit. Come on, second hit.
Also going to be
Hit, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. Again.
Eden
It's
tried to
Eden like-
fucking stay away. I tried to keep her as far away from everything. He pushed her directly into Eden, so he's like, well.
Isn't it funny that this happens in every single
Yeah.
encounter?
Like, oh my god, they killed Eden!
He's our Kenny. Absolutely. Oh my god, they killed Eden. You bastards. Brian.
Yeah.
On it. Yeah,
Come on,
just,
kill even better. Give it your best shot.
attack. Sadly, this isn't a sneak attack.
Your allies within 5 feet. They're unconscious, though.
Yeah, exactly. That's why it's not a sneak attack.
All right, damage.
Slash.
Nice. All right.
And I also didn't get it because I was because it knows that I wasn't hiding. Speaking of hiding, let's roll a stealth check. Finally! There's no way in hell it can beat that except within that 20 movie.
Why do you
What are the odds, right?
Well, one turn here.
Okay. Yeah. It does not see you. So Mare slides in and heals Bubbles. Cadius.
Charge out that apocalypse rail.
That's right. I'm gonna step up a little bit to make sure I'm still in sight, and then let me see if I have to put my stupid hunter's mark on. It looks like it wiped both my things. Okay, give me 1 sec. I gotta put both things back on. Oh. Now it gave me 2 fighting style archery. Okay, that's weird. Can you take off one of my fighting style archeries?
Yeah, I got you.
Cool. There you go. All right, and I guess I have to put hunter's mark back on, and then Nope. I almost attacked Brian by accident. Okay.
By accident. We see you.
And I missed.
Alright. Bubbles. He's conscious, stands up. He's also gonna shoot back. Yeah, I need to make a list of all the things that Eden can turn into so I can have the wild shape ready. That's a hit. He's doing good damage though. Okay. Adam.
I will again right here to shoot him with my typewriter.
Nice.
Yes.
Why do you want to throw a typewriter at him? What is wrong with you?
You're heavy. It'll hurt.
I'll make it hurt. Or try to at least. Nope. It's only a +4. Wow.
Why is it actually called a typewriter? I never understood that.
The way that it sounds when
Yeah,
you're
it
shooting the
sounds
gun,
like
it's just so it sounds like you're using a typewriter.
That's why you're. That's dumb.
I mean, it's not actually called. It's called a Tommy gun. They just nickname it the Chicago typewriter.
I know. I just find the reasoning stupid.
No, you're stupid. It's also your turn.
Maybe. I know. Let's try this again.
That's a miss.
Well, next time it's going into Brian's head again. Just out of spite.
Gambling mound. He's looking at Brian. Doesn't see him. Son of a bitch. Looks down at Bubbles again. He's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna hit that."
For bubbles.
Every time, right?
Yeah, we can't see Brian. I guess you can make attacks at disadvantage. See if he hits you.
Yeah.
Slam.
Poor Eden's character keeps getting. I got up.
Oh, that's a hit. Disadvantage. Come on. Me engulf Brian. Oh!
Come on.
Oh! I hit the
That's
first
the second
time.
time this happened. It's the second time this happens, by the way.
That would have been a 20.
Oh!
Yeah!
Still goes down.
So the shambling mound just begins to fucking just Donkey Kong downbeat, just and just fucking and manages to hit you on accident. Brian, you're dead as hell. Roll of death saving throw.
1.
Do
Nice.
you want me dead?
No, no one has died yet. That's boring.
Mirror puts aside her
In
love
any
for
of them.
Amaranth for 5 seconds to cure you.
The tier
Yeah, that's-
3 subscription coming in.
Mm-hmm. Cadius.
Going to. Okay.
Mirror's
we
running out of
can-
simp bucks. You gotta hurry.
Take another aim with my rifle and fire. So.
We're gonna take out Amaranth with your rifle, dude. What's
No!
Wow.
No! Butterfingers.
Well, I've had a really good shot and a really bad shot.
Alright, so 1d4 squares.
my rifle jams on me and I just throw it.
Yeah,
Oh
so
my
you don't put it in your shoulder properly. You fire it, it just goes flying out of your hands. You're like, ah! It's
What
just
the heck?
in the next square over to you. You're like, shit.
Since I wait, do I still have movement? Can
Yeah,
I
you
like
still movement, yeah.
can I like go over to where it is? To
Yeah,
like, be ready
absolutely.
to pick it up? Okay.
Yeah, it goes
Yeah,
flying out
whichever
of your
square you
hands. You're
throw
like, shit. You just chase after it.
All right, then whatever square you put it in, that's where I'm going towards.
Yeah, let's move you over one. All right. So that's Boobles and Banana. Nice, that's a hit. And Eden's been the MVP of this round. He's doing consistent damage and taking all the hits. Adam.
I'll still take a shot, I guess. Oh, hey.
Hell yeah. Finish it off, Eden. Nice.
Which
Describe how you just defeat this monster.
Even though bloodied and wounded, I square up at my Tommy gun against his shoulders and just keep firing.
Nice. Right, so just a hail of bullets pierces this fucking guy and just turns him into a salad.
I
I was
like
gonna do
salad.
one liner, but I was like, I couldn't think of something really cool.
Oh, the gross infected area of this ground. The next time you come through here, it'll look nice and clean because you've purged the filth.
The filth is gone. Wunderbar.
The doors leading back to the merchant swing open, and you just make your way through there.
Yeah. Oof.
We might need that restroom.
He says, "Welcome back. I trust with your return, everything has been successful."
Look at the wounds. Look at the wounds, Bubbles over there has, and you'll know.
Bubbles is literally just on the ground, holding a thumbs up. He's like, "Well then, if that's so, verifying." And you kind of just hear him like, "Yes, it seems that you were in fact successful. Take your reward. Plus a little extra from me. Multiply that by 10.
So like, everyone gets like 46 gold, basically.
No, multiply by 10. Then
multiply
divide it.
by 4,000 again. Jesus.
It's a shambling mount that was impeding his business.
Yeah, absolutely.
If he has the money, why not share it?
He was
True.
bad for business, but good for you. And you, Corvus. I think you dropped something.
That's about 700 for each of us. by the way.
772 gold each.
Yes.
The
Glad to
memory
be
of the-
doing business with you.
The memory of your bird returns
Yeah,
to you, and you're like, "Hell yeah, bird!" And he's like, "Bird." Hideous, you look over, and he's like, "Feed."
Feed? Well, feed.
I'm just adding 772 to my gold count.
If you guys need a rest, I'll put you in the restroom. Oh, this one's a little bit different than the normal ones. It's not like a scenic glade. It's actually just a very nice, like, hotel, essentially. You're just sitting there chilling, nice wood floors. There's ambient music playing. And you're just like, I enjoy this. I'm having a good time.
Neat.
The voice doesn't follow you into this area, so you get a break from it. Thaddeus, while you're in this room, your ability to see thoughts on the surface level also vanish. So you get a little bit, a little respite from just constantly seeing what everybody's thinking.
Then I definitely enjoy that rest while I have it.
Sounds like someone shouldn't have drank the forbidden Kool-Aid.
I mean, I did drink that stuff. I don't know what you mean.
Yeah, and see what it's done to you.
Nothing. It
Didn't
helped
do
him.
shit to me.
It elevated his mood and made him more optimistic on life.
Yeah.
Cadius is the one who had an eldritch being tickle his brain hole.
Which is not something. By the way, which is not something every rogue can say about themselves.
Right.
I feel like Brian is one of the most lucky rogues in all of D&D, just because he doesn't have dead parents because they were murdered.
He just out of old age, peacefully.
Yeah. Which isn't necessarily something bad, you know.
So you all rest up, and you're healed 8 hours later.
Your parents are alive? Ew, what the fuck's wrong with you?
Parents are not alive. That's the thing.
No. It's just the D&D backstory memes. Just,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
Your parents are alive?
I love the D&D vine where it's just like, oh, what is my son? Is he a fighter? Is he a paladin maybe? They're like, no, ma'am, sorry. He's a rogue.
It's a rogue.
And she's like, oh.
Click.
He just has to leave. She's like, no, please. She's like, sorry, ma'am. She has to. He's a rogue. And then the kid's just like, Mommy? My dark story begins.
A dark past.
Dark and brooding.
I think the only the only, I guess that counts as two characters. The only characters whose parents are actually dead are Cyrene and Celeste.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, for my characters, it's just not important mostly.
Yeah, but I think it's neat to establish that.
So the next 8-hour period rolls around, and you come back to the shopkeeper, and he says, "Welcome. I trust you are well rested and ready to take on the day."
That reminds me, do you know anything that happens outside the dungeon?
No.
I thought I might ask. Okay, I can only know. I can only ask every so often.
He's like, "Nope, I have no idea what's happening outside these walls. Why would I want to? All my gold is here." And a spotlight shines on the gold.
Speaking of, how many goblins did you serve to lately?
Goblins? What do you
Goblins.
mean?
Small green creatures.
I understand what a
just-
goblin is. I'm saying, what do you mean?
Like, how many walked in, bought stuff from you, or tried stealing stuff from you?
He's like, goblins wouldn't make it 3 seconds here. They'd be dead.
I have evidence to subvert that, but
I
Fuck them.
require elucidation.
Fuck, it's a goblin.
Are you working? Are you in the pocket of Big Goblin? What's happening?
well, you see, and I explain a little bit of what's been happening on the surface.
I served for big goblin back in Nam. Not good times.
So the voice kind of just like thinks about it for a second, and he says, "Huh, that is strange. Goblins are incredibly easy to kill. The fact you're struggling with them is kind of laughable."
Well, have you ever seen a goblin
Yeah,
firing a
Brian.
rocket at you?
He's like, "Yes, as a matter of fact, I have." And you point to the area where the giant flaming sword of doom is now replaced with a very crudely, almost orc 40K style rocket launcher. It's got like a pig's head on the front of it, and it's just a really crude piece of shit. They're like, they're inferior weapons. Not even close.
Well, out there they pose quite a problem.
He's like, seems to me like it's a skill issue.
Damn,
Bird
called
is like,
new
issue.
by- you know. Yeah. Because Bird is in fact a good boy. He knows how to roast people.
He says, if you are having trouble with goblins on the surface, might I recommend... The table flips over, and there's an even bigger, more gianter, more flaming Sword of Doom.
Do you just make these?
Graphic design is my passion.
What is this passion?
Sounds like-
Graphic design.
Fine. Like what?
I really like giant flaming swords of doom.
Damn, bro, you just make these?
You look under the table and you see that there are literally just... It's like the Kingdom Hearts Keyblade War thing. There are just countless giant flaming swords of doom down there.
Well, this is
The
Yeah,
one you
yeah,
would
you
recommend?
could outfit an army with this.
He's like, funny you mention that. They came down here with those. That's why I have so many.
Oh.
That's an important
Oh,
history
no.
thing. Everyone roll history.
History.
Histoire.
Nope.
Fuck, where's history? I
That's
can't find it.
6.
Yeah.
That's a 9.
Oh wow.
See,
Oh my god!
We're all stupid.
reroll.
There we
Fuck
go.
you.
He rolled, but fine.
Okay, let's see what you got here.
God damn.
Oh, wow. Yeah, so, oh, Jesus Christ. You guys were sitting in the back doing fucking rap battles and shit. Corvus was up front like a nerd. So, Corvus, you're the only
No,
one who actually...
Cobus re-rolled.
He listened. He's like, wait a minute, I know this. It's a Unix system. So,
You-
So Corvus, you you hear him mention about the army coming down here with giant flaming swords of doom, and you reach into your eldritch history, and you're like, hang on a minute, is that
Yeah.
how the fuck did I pronounce that?
Don't tell me you're trying to speak German again.
No,
Thank God.
no, the name of this character is like goofy as hell. So this is I'll just change it to something else. All right, so there was a king named Theodosius, and Theodosius' whole thing was that he wanted the rich magical ley lines that would eventually become Wutdaelf, and he decided to come
Mhm.
down here with he's basically like Lord Gwyn with his fucking Black Knights, and
Lovely.
essentially the same thing happened to them, where they started off gleaming white knights, and then they ended up black and also dead, because whatever the fuck came down here sapped their magic, killed them all, and the fact that you've got countless, an army's worth of swords down here, all giant, all flaming, all of doom, this is probably their tomb. And now that you think about it even further, you did see a pile of dead bodies and what appears to be a king.
Yeah, well, this is getting out of hand.
Great, Brian. All your fault. Look what I've done.
I haven't done shit.
I'm doing my part. I didn't do fucking shit.
So, now that you're saying it, you're saying a few creatures have been losing these, or how old are these sorts of?
Creatures?
How long have they been in?
Oh,
How long
these
have they been?
these have been in the catacombs for about 10,000 years.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
They've been here longer than most people have been alive. Very few people know about the ancient king. You must have sat at the front of the class.
Get yourself some chicken soup.
I literally cannot make chicken soup. It's 10 p.m.
Of course you can. Nothing's
Yeah.
stopping you.
Yeah.
It's Sunday. On Sunday, the shops are closed.
Well, then I don't know.
What a horrible hellscape Germany is. Stores close on
Wait, what?
Sunday? Fuck that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mm.
bakeries.
You
are
know-
open,
Sunday is rest day, according to the big man in the sky.
Nah, I have shit to do.
It's a 6-day week for us. For most people, that is. Anyways, back to the game.
Yeah, most people.
So where were we?
You are inside the merchant's area. There is a door to the east. I don't. Oh, that leads to death.
That leads to.
I like that. I like to do that. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you kind of have to go that way, and you can go to the north. He's like, well, I mean, far be it from me. I'm just a disembodied voice giving you fine deals. But if you go to the north, you can deal with the king and figure out what's going on with all those giant flaming swords of doom. Did you guys encounter any orcs?
We did actually.
Indeed, we did.
Great. Kill them. I hate them. They break my things.
What did I tell you?
I just did not feel like attacking an orc with a magic weapon. Okay.
You didn't feel like listening to me. That's what it is.
Not
Oh.
everything needs to be solved with bloodshed.
So Bubbles
Orcs
asked
do.
the question that everybody seems to be forgetting, and she was like, hey, man, I remember there was some sort of, like, mention about a water thing. And the
Yeah, I
disembodied
was about
voice...
to ask that too.
Well, you were too slow.
Yeah.
Speed up. So the disembodied voice says, well, yes, actually, there is a water nymph far to the southeast. However, the path is fraught with danger.
Well, that sounds about right. There was something ever
Do we have to
easy in
kill
this,
her too?
in this place, right?
Mhm.
I say we try finding that place. There were a few more pathways close to the in
Hey,
that
Mavzok.
forest, right?
What?
There were some in that doors in that forest room, right?
There, and on our way back, there's also two more. The king's room, I guess. There's also two more doors.
Yeah, yeah.
The king's tomb.
Really?
We should probably make a map of this place.
Okay.
Maps are pointless.
Oh, there we go.
It's true. I said it no less than 3 times.
Come on.
Yeah, but I like a map.
Maybe you should make a map to you asking the question with a straight line that says no.
That's called a flow
But
chart.
what-
yes.
I was gonna say.
But what if we need map?
No. You can get out here then. So we're heading southeast or are we heading to
Oh.
the north to do with the king?
King.
Hmm?
King. King.
Alright, everybody move north if you want to deal with the king. Move south if you want to deal with
I'm following.
following who? There's 2 options.
Yeah, I'm following to the north.
Alright, going to the north.
Because
Perfect.
somebody needs to take care of the severely dementia man with a bird.
I'm not demented. I'm just here to bully you, that's all.
I'm just here to bully you.
When are you never When are you not bullying?
Can you share the map? I accidentally closed it.
Wow, I can't believe you do this to me.
Mm-hmm.
We need okay. Bingo, need map.
Just for that, we're ending. I'm done. I'm leaving. No, we actually do have to end. Alright, so we are going to make our way uptown this time instead of downtown. Walking slow.
Uptown. Wait, wasn't there a song that had that name?
There's Uptown Girl, and there's also the Making My Way Downtown song.
Yeah, one of them most likely.
So as you approach the sepulcher, the king starts to move around, and an even deeper, more disembodied than before voice says, "Fool, return what you have stolen before you ask you. Give back that sword. It does not belong to you."
I paid 1,000 gold for it.
I care not the paltry sum you've given.
Nope. I refuse.
So be it.
I'm not taking any blame for that.
I know. I'm doing it on purpose.
I'm doing it on purpose.
Okay.
All these guys are strong. Ooh,
You
Sonic.
have
So bursting out of the ground comes what are 12 mummies and a mummy lord.
Mummies? I didn't know that was a queen.
Shut up. Shut up.
Oh.
Not funny. Not
Not
funny.
funny.
Mummy, apologies.
Oh.
Mummy,
Funny.
apologies. Yeah, so you are just now completely surrounded by the undead. Are we missing somebody? I feel like somebody's offsides. There you go. Brian
Yeah,
was hidden
I'm
by a mummy. Hey, Brian's already obscured by mummies.
I'm hiding.
Mummy milk case. All right. Yeah. So everyone roll initiative.
Oh,
Well, actually,
Once more.
we probably have to go soon. I don't know if you start we'll roll initiative and then we'll keep it for next time.
Yeah.
Oh, come on!
Yahoo!
Yeah, I don't want to fucking forget what we were doing.
Yay, 14. I'll go last. Oh, second.
I don't think you'll go last.
I said second to last. I saw that.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Brian goes, then Cadius, then Mare, the Mummy Lord, Adam, Bubbles, all the mummies, and then Corvus all the way at the
All
bottom.
the mummies.
Yeah, all the mummies all at once. They rolled a fucking collective 6. Like a bunch of dumbasses.
All of them.
I mean, they are mummies.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's where we'll end it for today because John and I gotta go eat food.
No, that's cringe, bro.
No.
If you need a raid target, there's Scrum, there's Fox. Those are
Yeah.
targets.
We'll raid Scrum. I think he's playing Resident Evil.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was
yes.
just playing. I think is he originally playing original? Myself.
Let me check.
Oh yeah, he is. He's playing the original PS1.
Yeah. Actually, interesting that this is the third person I've seen play the original. Interesting.
I mean, it's a good game. I mean,
I think I played the remake.
You did.
the GameCube
Yeah.
one, right?
Yeah. We're gonna do ending soon. Alright, so I'm gonna be back later, probably tonight, for some more Red Dead Redemption. I'm trying to beat that game as quickly as I can, just so I can get that damn thing off my hard drive, because that's a chunky boy. We've got D&D this coming Saturday. That's the Greyvale campaign. And then as far as that, I really don't, the whole week's wide open, so we'll see what's going on with that. Yeah, we're going to raid Scrum. You guys know what to do. And we'll see you guys next time.
Do you think